Hey Chais, it's Kai, and we're about to go on a cringe fest.
Why are you such a copycat?
Okay, hello. You read the title of this video. I don't really know how else to introduce it. I kind of felt like filming today and I was looking over my video ideas and one of them was literally stolen, by the way, from Joanna Cedia, so just to get that out of the way, go watch her video first, but this isn't the video. So the video I wanted to do was recreating my first ever video, but today we're not gonna do that. I had a couple of experiences on YouTube, a couple different channels, couple different times of my life, so I think I might do that at another point, but this is inspired by that idea that was taken from Joanna Cedia. Okay, so I was looking over all my old channels to see which video I should recreate at first, back when I thought that was the idea, and then I came across my old channel, and I don't want to recreate it because it's a lot of singing videos, and maybe I'll do that at some point. I don't really know, we'll see. But I thought that it might be fun to react to them. Now obviously I have been posting videos on this copycat channel for a very long time. If you want to go back to the beginning and see cringy baby Kai, feel free. And then you may or may not know, but before that I was on a channel. My ex-best friend and I were making video diaries to each other every day. It was based on the Vlogbrothers idea. Before that I had a channel that was just under my real name. And I literally just posted singing videos with my undeveloped voice and I sang very badly. I sang like straight from my throat. Like, 18s have come and gone. Not good. Like Tristan Paredes would be disappointed. So we're gonna watch some of those. I have not looked at this in ages, but I promise you it's gonna be very cringy. But then there's also some other weird stuff on here. Like I did like an audition video for the drama scholarship at my college and I didn't get accepted, and I'm sure we'll see why. To be fair, I was coming from a strictly theater background and trying to do a monologue on camera, and back then I just really didn't even realize there was much of a difference. I was like, well, I know how to act on stage. I can like make videos. I'm not excited. We're gonna go ahead and get into this channel. I don't know how, I don't have a screen recording software on this computer, so I'm probably just gonna download the videos and put them up on the screen. This channel has 7 subscribers and the oldest video is 7 years ago. It was a birthday song I wrote for my dad. I guess we should watch the first one. I don't know. Okay.
This is the song I wrote for my daddy for his birthday.
First of all, literally like what, 3 seconds in, and first of all, I have a lot to say. My accent, like I always tell people like, oh, I trained myself out of my accent, and I did, but like at the time I also thought I trained myself out of the accent at this time, and you can hear it. Okay, so this is a song I wrote for my daddy. Okay, that was a little bit more dramatic, but you can hear it. Also, that piano, it's in my parents' house still. We actually, when we moved into that house, it was already there, and then the people who lived there before were like, you can have it because we don't want to transport it, like it's like too heavy, like we have no way to move it, so you can just keep it. We're like, okay, cool. And my parents keep telling me that I'm gonna inherit it in the future, which is cool, but it's so out of tune, and even then it was so out of tune, so I don't know how I thought I was gonna sit here. You know what? Okay, I'm just already going off on tangents, but real quick, I remember when I was writing this song, I tried to record the audio at school because I wrote it on this piano, right? Because that's where I spent the time and whatever. But I remember I was in my band room one day, like after school was over, but before band practice, and so I had my keyboard in front of me and I was like playing on that, like trying to play my song, and I remember singing to it and just saying it doesn't sound right, like something doesn't sound right, and getting like so frustrated because like I wanted it to be perfect. And one of the people who were in band, he said, she's flat, just like talking shit, and I got so mad because I was like, how dare you, like how would you even know if I was flat? Because I wrote the song, you don't know the notes, like how do you know I'm flat? But I mean that's why, because it didn't sound right, because the piano that I was playing on was in tune, but the piano I wrote it on was not, so my voice was off. Wow, you know, realizations. Okay.
It's called Happy Birthday with Love, and it's also the first song I wrote on piano, so here goes.
First of all, that sounds like shit. I'm sorry. I remember this song was like such like an emotional moment for me, and I actually like thought about it semi-recently, kind of hummed it to myself and I got emotional, but like that piano does not sound good, and I'm literally like, I'm playing like this. Dun, dun, dun. Like, I'm pretty sure this is not how you're supposed to play the piano. Oh my god, see, yeah, that made my wrist pop. No, you're supposed to be like relaxed. I say this like I know a lot about piano. I don't, but like maybe I just had to push down that hard to make the keys go. Honestly, I don't know, but it looks ridiculous. Also, I like how I didn't even clear all the cans of cat food out of the shot or anything else. I was just like, nah, everything's fine. I'm just gonna prop it up like this.
You were there the day I was born, and you held me in your arms.
like, I messed up. Like, it is what it is. Like, I'd already messed up a couple of times. I should have just redone it. But like, I feel like I had been messing up like many times before that. And I finally was like, you know, whatever. Like, if I mess up, I mess up. But you can tell that I'm not comfortable yet with the keys. I should have practiced so many more times. But I think it was a birthday song for him. So I don't know, maybe I wrote it too late to practice. But like, you can tell I'm like staring down at the keys and I'm like not looking up at all and I'm still messing up. And then I'm like, you were there the day I was born. Also, no shit. Already worried about where I am today. You can tell I'm very tense here and I'm singing like, not from, okay, when I was taking voice lessons in college, which was a couple years after this, she told me to like sing kind of like nasally, like up there, but like, you know, project it out from your stomach, but don't really use your throat, just make sure it's like loose and open. It's a lot. But at the time, you can tell I was like singing up there, but also like with my throat instead of my stomach. So it's like tiny, and you can't, it sounds like I'm pinching my nose. Where I am today. I just, you know what, I can't. We're not gonna finish this right now. Let's just go ahead and go into that cringy scholarship video. Oh, format on this is real weird. Amber Early, aspiring actress. You're applying for a drama scholarship. I'd assume you're an aspiring actress. That's okay. Yeah, definitely a square camera. It was an old camcorder that my parents got me and they were like, here, you can like vlog your senior year. And I should have done that and I didn't really. I did dumb shit like this. Oh God.
Hi, my name is Amber Early. I'm applying for the drama scholarship because I love to act.
Hi, my name is Amber Early. I'm applying for the drama scholarship because I love to act. I'd say act, but my shitty editing cut that word off. Also, I love that you can still see the dark circles under my eyes. That's when I was really iron deficient. I say that like I'm not anymore. I still am, but I guess like my body just took it a lot harder back then. I don't know. Also, I didn't even worry about lighting or anything like nothing that I would have thought about now. I guess YouTube has given me that experience, so maybe I'm being too hard on myself. But I'm like, you can barely see anything. Like, it's not well lit. I could have opened a couple windows, but maybe it was nighttime. But even then, like, turn on an extra lamp, like you can barely see my face. Whatever. And I just, these title cards, I do not like them. I could be like, all right, here's my dramatic monologue, and then done that, and then been like, okay, now here's my other monologue. Comedic, I think was the other one. Also, I didn't even use the same like font or colors as the first title card. Not that that one looked good either, but just like at least be consistent. Why am I sitting here critiquing these? I'm supposed to be reacting to them and I'm just like, girl, like what are you doing? Like fix your editing. Like I was like 17.
It's stupid, but I wanted to see if I could do it.
All it took was one annoying ticking in the background. I remember it was this really cute treble clock and it was so great, but it clicked so loud and I didn't think about it while I was filming, and I was actually irritated when I like edited. I say when I edited this video, whatever. 2, this was supposed to be a dramatic monologue that I chose, and instead I wrote one that was like actually about my real life and just pretended like it was acting, because so we're gonna not watch this part. Oh, and it was clearly very short because the comedic monologue is at 1:46 and this video is 6.5 minutes long.
Okay, so there's this guy at my school named Ryan and he's really cute and I really, really like him. And he knows that I like him too, but he doesn't like me.
Okay. I feel like that acting wouldn't have even been good on a stage. Like, so there's this guy named Ryan and I really like it. Like, girl, nobody is buying that. You're not even buying that. Like, the cringe was so real, I cringed behind my eyelids. Oh God. Also, the little rhinestone smiley face on my mirror in the background. Oh my God.
I still don't get why though. I mean, even I have to admit, I'm hot, smart, funny, and did I mention hot and attractive?
I remember the monologue said to laugh after I said funny, and I don't know why I couldn't have just been like funny. Like, why did I have to funny? Ew. Ew. Oh God. I'm uncomfortable. I'm uncomfortable. I get that I was supposed to be this like vapid character, but like I could have done it so much differently. Like this is so overdone. Like this is why I didn't get the scholarship. God.
Anyway, so one day I went up to Ryan at his locker and I was like, hi, I'm Amber, and I know that you know that I like you, so I was wondering, why don't you like me? And then he did the cutest thing ever. Ryan goes running down the hall, screaming, stalker! Oh, he was so cute. I really, really love a man who plays hard to get. But I don't see why he called me a stalker. Okay, so one day I followed him home and I was screaming, I need you!
I guess I was trying to sing badly and I succeeded. I just said I succeeded. Okay, this is what happens when you watch your old self with your old accent. I don't know why I just
rhymes at the top of my lungs. It was awesome.
Oh, I think because I was supposed to sing it badly, but I think at the time I didn't actually know the song that it was referencing, so I just figured if I just squealed it really bad, then nobody would be able to tell. Oh my god. I only rehearsed this a couple of times too, like just enough to barely memorize it, so you can tell too, like there are times when I'm like pausing, I'm like, okay.
And then I sent him like 50 text messages the next day.
Messages? 50 text messages? Can't believe I kept that tape. I should have done it again. Why did I keep messages? Like, also, like, I could have edited this. Like, why did I feel the need to do it all in one take if it was gonna be this bad? Like, also, that picture in the background was of Demi Lovato. It was out of a magazine, and I put it up on my wall because I just thought she looked so pretty. And I still was telling myself I was totally straight. I just, like, thought she was gorgeous and she was my hero, so I wanted to put it up on my wall. But, like, I used to stare at that picture and just be like, she's just so pretty, and I would just stare at the picture. Like, it wasn't like me being like, oh, like, I wonder what outfit she's wearing in this, or like, yep, that's my girl, and looking away. No, I would like just sit there and just look at that picture all the time, and somehow just didn't think I was gay. Love that for me. Okay, let's skip ahead a little bit. Oh, that's why it's so long. Wait, okay. So I included a bunch of footage of me acting in other things, and this might be a little cringy, but it's also gonna be nostalgic, so we're gonna keep going. Let's hope I don't get like a copyright claim or anything, but it was my voice, so.
Bonnie, how can you be this way?
Bonnie, how could you be this way? This was my first ever show. It was called Forever Young. My teacher actually wrote this show, and it was actually a pretty good show. I don't remember much about it anymore, but I remember really liking it at the time. Like, why did I include it? Because this is not good.
What did I ever do? That's
What did I ever do?
So good at it.
Bonnie, back off. Jules has always been your friend.
Except for stealing my boyfriend. What? How did you say that? I didn't even know you.
How could you say that? I didn't even know you back then. Oh, oh my god. Okay, I can't remember who the girl is that I'm talking to, but I still remember the names of everybody in here, and I talked to Zero. Well, actually, I'm still kind of friends with one of them. Like, we're friends on like Instagram and stuff. She's really cool.
The last semester. What boyfriend could I steal from you? That's right.
Why not?
Why not what? Marry the man today, raise me and water free. Marry the man today, rather than fly in sorrow. Marry the man today and change his ways tomorrow.
I remember that dress was like weirdly tight on my stomach. It was like one of those like cute like floral dresses, but it didn't cinch at the waist for some reason. It wanted to like squeeze my stomach and then cinch at my hips, which was not very cute. I don't know, whatever. But like, this was my favorite show of all time. This was Guys and Dolls. Why did it take me so long to think about that? And I played Adelaide. This is not the best song to have included though. Like, I could have included so many more. I don't know, maybe this is all my mom filmed. I really don't remember, but like the sets and everything were like really cool. All the art students came together and like made our sets for us, and they looked like, I don't know, it was the coolest set we had ever had. It was the first time we'd had a musical in years. But yeah, like even to this day, like I still have, they gave us a little pair of blue dice on opening night or something like that. They gave like a little pair to everybody because it's all about like a craps game or whatever, and it was just a little souvenir, and I still have mine, and I still miss that show a lot.
Marry the man today.
Oh, I was flat. The note was, marry the man today. And I said, marry the man today.
Give him a girlish laughter. Give him your hand today and save the best for after.
Hush, don't you cry now. You've been trouble enough.
This went from me like, oh wow. So we also did The Miracle Worker and I played Kate Keller, and I remember when I auditioned, it was the weirdest thing. When I auditioned for Kate, Helen Keller's mom, I didn't really want that role. Like, I don't remember what role I wanted. I think I wanted to be Helen kind of, but like that was the only thing. Like, I didn't really have a preference. I didn't really want to do the show that badly, but like I at that point was like, no, I'm gonna be in every show that we have, and so I auditioned. And when I auditioned for Kate, I literally wasn't trying at all, and I guess that was good enough because my teacher was like, I just love you as Kate. Like, I'm shocked by how much I love you as this character. And I was like, what? So we made me Kate, and I literally didn't like the character at all, and I tried every time. I tried to do my best. I tried to get into the character. I tried to like portray this like motherly vibe, and I never could after that. Like, the best I ever did was at the auditions for this character. Every single rehearsal after that, he's like, I don't know what happened. It's just whatever energy you had is just not there anymore. You know, fun tidbit. I guess I never even wanted to be a mother in acting. But also, he encouraged me to use my southern accent, and I did it. Hush now, you've been trouble enough. Mama, I'm just a sweet little southern girl. That was cringy. Okay.
God, acute congestion indeed. I don't see what's so cute about a congestion just because it's yours.
Oh my god, my character was a dumbass.
Acute congestion indeed.
Oh my god, Kate.
Men and their battle scars. We women will have to. Helen? Helen? Captain! Captain, will you come?
Why did I stop it there? First of all, why is there a color guard video after this? But second of all, why did I stop it there? That was supposed to be the moment that Kate realizes that her baby is blind and deaf. Which also, why did it take you this long to figure that out? And why was it in the middle of a conversation with yourself? I don't really know. But it's supposed to be this super dramatic moment. She's like, oh my god, Captain! Oh my god, my baby! Ah, there's something wrong! And she starts like screaming and crying. Why did I cut it off right before the most dramatic part? Like, and why? Why is there a color card routine in here? This is a drama scholarship, girl. I miss color guard. That was also the first show my mom ever came to see me in. And at first she was following another girl with the camera. I think she was following around Anna, thinking like, oh yep, that's my daughter. And then she was like, oh holy shit, no, that's my daughter. Oh, love that. I didn't let her live it down for ages though.
Your husband's love for you runs so thin. He knows everything. Everything I can expose you
How
to.
did you think that he knows anything of this?
This is giving me flashbacks. This show is a doll's house. What? This is just turning into me being like, look at all the shows I was in, hee hee. But this was a doll's house and I played Nora. That's her name, right? I think that's her name. Basically, Nora is the whole show. She literally is off stage for one page. One page in the script. Every other single page, scene, everything. She's there. She's on stage. It was great. It was supposed to be like, oh, this is my time. I'm finally the main character. And then nobody liked this show, even the people who were in it. So nobody learned their lines. I knew my lines, and the person on stage with me right now, he knew his lines, and there was one other girl who knew her lines most of the time. Everybody else, including my co-star, who was like my character's husband, did not know their lines. And the amount of times I was on stage having to like cue them for their lines, like, didn't you have something to tell me? Don't you think I'm a little vapid? Like, I don't even remember anymore, but it was ridiculous. It was like every single time I was on stage, I had to keep it alive and running and make sure that people remembered what they were doing and didn't just stand there like, I forgot why I'm here, okay, bye. Like, I was like kind of bitchy about it because I was frustrated, but I would like hound people about it, like, did you learn your lines? Especially my co-star, because okay, to be fair, I hated him at the time. It was a whole thing. You know, sorry for watching this. I mean, you knew, because I was kind of bitchy about it. But I would hound him, especially before the show, like, did you study your script last night? Do you have your lines memorized? Do you remember them now? Okay, let's run lines really fast. And he never knew them. He would always be like, yep, I know them now, hee hee, but he never did. God, that like, we have both sides of the spectrum. We have Guys and Dolls, which was my favorite, and I still, like, I'm 24 now, and I still look back to being like 16 years old and being in Guys and Dolls. Like, I miss that show. And then there's a Dollhouse, which I would like to erase from history. This was like the only scene that was ever solid.
Think of that. No, it's not at all like my fine Torvald.
Mr. Watson, I demand respect for my husband.
This better informed than yesterday about what exactly you've done.
More than you could ever teach me.
Well, yes, I am such an awful lawyer.
What do you want from me?
And more color guard. Girl, why? Like, was that's just like, look, I can perform. Oh, that was my solo. But still, like, why? Like, what was the point of this? Like, look, I can perform like this too, hee hee. Like, girl, stop. Was this trying to prove that I can dance? Because I couldn't. I, like, also, okay, please, can you fix that?
Sure, you're dancing as if your life depended on it.
It does.
Right. Some other guys only doing it for some dough.
Oh, my heart hurts. I miss that show. I miss everybody in it. Not everybody. Oh, that's the G. What is an insight into the mind of a songwriter? Everybody thought he looked like Taylor Swift. Flat. Like, why would anybody want to watch this? The last video I uploaded on this channel, oh my god. It looks already like an after-school special, which is kind of what it was. This looks like some shit you'd see on PBS back in like 2003 or something.
Why are you such a copycat?